live in high definition. This is KJCT News 8 This Morning, where the news comes first.
Good morning. It's 6 a.m. on your Tuesday, July 16th. I'm Janelle Ericsson. Police say that there was a fight between two males off 5th in Colorado in front of the Rocky Mountain pub. One attacked the other with a knife. The victim was cut, but injuries were minor and nobody was taken to the hospital. Police say that this was an isolated incident. And new details this morning on the Garfield County shooting case. The teen who survived that shooting that left her boyfriend dead is telling authorities that her stepfather shot them because he didn't want them dating. We've learned overnight that a Cedar Ridge High School student has died. 17-year-old Reed Gates was one of 3 students who got carbon monoxide poisoning over the weekend. Gates was a senior at Cedar Ridge High School and the star running back on the football team. He was recovering at a Denver hospital with 2 other students, 17-year-old Aaron Henry and 15-year-old Tyler Cooper. A spokesperson for the family says that the incident happened in the camper trailer in Delta on Sunday. Henry and Cooper are currently at Rocky Mountain Hospital for Children. Our latest update has Henry still listed in critical condition and Cooper listed in good condition. Well, 4 men from South Carolina have been arrested near Colbert. Colorado Parks and Wildlife says that they're suspected of violating a variety of wildlife laws, including use of poisons on their archery equipment, hunting after legal hours, and illegal possession of big game wildlife. The remains were discovered last Friday, and officials confirmed last night that they are those of Mary Kamensky. The remains were found about 4 miles east of Battlement Mesa along County Road 309. Kamensky disappeared in December of 2005. The family has been notified, and the Garfield County Sheriff's Office will continue its investigation into her death. 2 Fruita police officers have been cleared of the death of a man that they shot and killed last month in front of his home. Now his family is responding to the DA's decision not to pursue charges as they plan his funeral. Colorado Parks and Wildlife is pursuing an idea to build a regional shooting and education complex. It's hoping to purchase an area in Cameo where Xcel Energy is dismantling a power plant. The governor visited the site on Friday and says that he's a big supporter of the idea. A 41-year-old Clifton man is facing 15 to 30 years in federal prison after pleading guilty to producing child pornography. Pollution in Parachute Creek has been found again 6 months after hydrocarbons were found leaking from a pipeline. Tests of the water show benzene levels for parts of the creek above the federal limit for safe drinking water. It was a crazy morning weather-wise, I think it's safe to say, between the flooding and the thunder and the lightning.
Oh, yeah.
It was nuts out there. Colorado seeks to pay Robert Dewey about $1.2 million. The 52-year-old was convicted of rape and murder in 1994, but 17 years later he was cleared by DNA evidence. Since his release, Dewey's been living in poverty. His case inspired a new law granting exonerated former prisoners or their survivors up to $70,000 for every year wrongly spent behind bars for a felony conviction. The debate over recalling Senate President John Morse and Senator Angela Herone isn't over. The 2 state senators are facing possible recall because of their votes on gun legislation. It's a historic move in the state. We asked our local Senator Steve King what he thinks of the effort and what it means for the state. A Palisade farmer is upset with the House of Representatives' decision to pass the farm bill after a new study says one aspect of the bill is no good. Dan, I gotta say this cooler weather, the raining weather has made me really enjoy like coffee, chili, all the things that I haven't had in quite some time.
It has been good. I'd be interested to see how the coffee shops have done over the last couple of days.
Oh yeah, I bet they're booming right now.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that type of weather, especially with someone was saying something about a pumpkin spice something the other day.
The partnership aims to promote a cleaner global environment, and Raven Ridge Resources says being included is huge for its small business. And campers are being asked to move. Park officials say that they may close Island Acres this week if the bear isn't found. A state fund set up to help families cut the cost of college tuition by paying in advance has been found financially unsound and will close later this year. The Colorado Prepaid Tuition Fund is shutting down November 1st. The fund has about $24 million invested. A spokesperson for College Invest, the company that runs the fund, says no one has lost any money. It's the time of year where it gets hard to dress for the weather because it like at night or when the sun's not up, you know, you have to be in multiple layers. But then as soon as that sun comes out, it's hot.
Especially with that drier air mass. The drier the air mass is, it's easy it is to warm up and cool down. So it's not what you see during the monsoon, certainly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks so much, Dan.
Yeah, you bet.
After a question and answer session last night from both the council and residents, members voted 3-1 to appoint MacArthur. MacArthur will serve the remainder of the term of the District E City Council seat. The vacancy was created after the passing of Harry Butler. Councilmember Jim Duty wasn't present for the vote. MacArthur was sworn into office right away by the city clerk and will serve in the seat until the next regular election in April 2015. And even though Colorado may be one of the healthiest and leanest states in the nation, 58% of adults in the state are overweight or obese, and the challenge hopes to combat that. Now let's check in now. First rate meteorologist Dan Cianca over there working out, already getting to it.
Doing some push-ups up here. Don't worry
Hopefully you
about it.
signed up because we're logging this. How long can you go?
We're gonna make sure that gets
Oh,
counted.
come
right?
on. You can do better than that.
Oh, well, just wait till later. We gotta, just gotta try to get pumped up for the weather.
Between
here.
every weather hit, you're going to need to start doing
Just do some
push-ups,
push-ups, all right.
crunches. We're going to get crazy.
Welcome to the gun show, my friends.
And thanks for making KJCT News 8 this morning, the Western Slope's #1 morning newscast.
Good Morning America is up next.
Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all on Monday.
See you then.
Go eat some ice cream.
There you go. That'll be a good idea.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh.